Hello, welcome to A Crow in Her Garden, and today is June 18th. It has been a couple of weeks since I have taken a garden tour, and I cannot believe how much my vegetables have grown in just the last 2 weeks. It's going to blow your mind. The last video I took, these were just brand new little seedlings, barely a few inches tall. And now these I have pruned heavily and begun to attach my strings. I use string trellising for these tomatoes here, and it is the best way that I found to trellis tomatoes. So I'm just going to do a little bitty span. This is my cinnamon basil. When I planted these starts, they were just so tiny. Now I'm having to start picking flowers off. With any basil, anytime you see that starting to get a little flower bud, you want to pick them off. Just come in, pick all these off, because that will encourage your basil to send out more side shoots, send out more growth, and you'll end up creating more of a bush rather than tall stems that are skimpy. Here are my jalapeno peppers. This is a Craig's Grande jalapeno peppers. They have begun to flower and start setting small fruits. These are my Berries Crazy Cherries. I have not pruned them, but I'm going to be. I like to get these going and have them be maybe one main stem, up to two, no more than two, to climb up. And tomatoes don't vine like around, so you really have to basically force them to grow up this trellis by either weaving them in and out, or you can use tie tape. But I just want to show you. See right there, that's just one branch with like 12 flowers. Here's another branch that has like 30 flowers on it. These things are extremely prolific. They are very, very bushy. I am going to be cutting them back a lot because you don't want them to bush out too much, because that's when they can become unmanageable, and they're also more prone to get diseases. So I prune very heavily. Over here are my Rosella cherries, and they are the same. They have completely bushed out, and I have a lot of work to do to get these paired out. I was out of town, which is why I let them get like this, because ideally if you can catch the suckers when they're really little, that's the best time to pick them off, because otherwise you end up, this is just 3 plants, and they are going to fill up this trellis. I'm watering these, but these are my Roma tomatoes. They're looking great, setting flowers, even got some fruit set on them. Woohoo! My sage, I definitely need to cut the sage back thoroughly because the flowers are spent. I like to leave the flowers on there because the pollinators really like them. But now that the flowers are pretty much done, I like to come and really hack at this almost to nothing, so that it gives space. But I just can't believe my thyme is doing okay. A little small still. But my dill, in just a week's time, just shot up and is now going to seed. So I need to come out here and hack this down again so I can keep on getting dill throughout the season. My potatoes are beginning to die back. They flowered a few weeks ago. So I would say in the next week, I will be digging these potatoes. So be watching for that video. Over here, I had 2 cucumber plants that survived, and they have just completely gone bananas. I'm going to be guiding them up this trellis to hopefully fill up this trellis, because these are about the only cucumbers that actually did well. they got some flowers on them. Oh, and I even see right there. That's a baby cucumber right there. Hopefully my pollinators will get over here and get busy. Pollinating all of my, these are the miniature white cucumbers. So yay. Sadly, I don't know what was getting into these, but I only have one Armenian yard-long cucumber that has survived. I'm hoping it can do something. This is the trellis that it was meant to climb. So I guess we'll see. My okra, on the other hand, is doing fantastic. Has already begun to flower some. So hopefully in the next month I should be just getting boatloads of okra. This is my holy basil. I could probably go ahead and harvest some of this. I can't wait to make tea. I've heard amazing things about this. A lot of medicinal properties in this holy basil to make tea. And these are my banana peppers. Believe it or not, I have harvested a few of them already. Here's one that's a good size. I can go ahead and pick this. Woohoo! My son will love this. Here's another look at my Roma tomatoes. Check out this Roma tomato back here. Yay! I can't wait to have some tomatoes. Whew. Continuing on. See, just look at how viney. That's just 2 plants. I can't believe how overgrown my potatoes are. I'm really hoping that I get a good harvest of them. These are the green beans. They've made it to the top of the trellis and they have even begun to flower. And I saw, yep. Well, I can't tell if it's a green bean or not. But I did see one over here. Right there. Got aphids, all those black things on there. I'm gonna have to come out here with something to get rid of the aphids, either BT or diatomaceous earth, something. And all of these, I'm still blown away. All of these green beans, all volunteered, didn't plant a single one of them. They came back from seed that fell from the green beans that I grew here last year. When your vines start looking like that, that's when you know that your potatoes are about ready to harvest. When they start dying back, looking all brown and crunchy. These are my carbon tomatoes that I have really got to prune these back and get these tied up onto the string trellis. Tomatoes want to just ramble along the ground if they did what nature wanted them to do, but obviously that won't work because then you will lose all your fruit. I'm about ready to wrap up this video. I'm going to take one more look back here at the spoon tomatoes. They have exploded in growth, and look, even the cucamelons are growing just a little bit. And that is basically all of my garden. I'll do a separate video for my green stalks that are up on my deck. But thank you so much for coming along with me. I hope you have a wonderful day.